Hello everybody, just got this beautiful box with the radio inside. Hiroyasu CQ7373. Maximum transmission power around 50 watts. Let's check closely this radio using some meters. Power meter, digital as well, watt meter, Nisei DG503. We will check the power, we will check the harmonics, check the working in the real situations. This radio has front panel speaker. The front panel is detachable. You can detach this front panel and place it in some place in the car, and main unit you can place under the seat, under the butt, maybe, who knows. Let's check closely. Let's open the box. On top of the box see the user manual in English. Main unit and front panel. Hiroyasu CQ7373. Just a moment. Using this knob, volume control, buttons, power button, the speaker on top of the radio, cooler, antenna port, USB-C cable. You can connect here, right here, and connect to the PC for programming. External speaker port. The front panel is detachable. Let's see next. Extension cable. The cable for power supply. This holder for microphone. Some additional stuff. Holder for the front panel. And the microphone. Looks good. The PTT button feels good. It's not soft, it's not hard. MH108. Additional holder and holder for mounting the front panel in the car. Now let's assemble this radio using these 4 bolts and connect to the power supply and antenna. It's easy to assemble. The working band of the radio from 108 MHz to 615 MHz. This is in reception mode. In transmission mode, from the box, radio works from 136 MHz to 174 MHz. And in 70 centimeters band, radio works from 400 MHz to 480 MHz. If you want to transmit a bow, it doesn't allow. Fast tuning, just press the knob and rotate it. and press again and rotate. But anyway, the most convenient way to get the frequency which you want, just dial on the keyboard. Airband reception. Currently I'm using the base antenna mounted on the pole, height of antenna around 10 meters. Let's compare to the Yaesu FTM 6000. The same antenna, the same band, the same frequency, the same time. In the darkness you can see the light of the buttons right here on the microphone and on the radio. On the front panel of the radio you see the two knobs. Right knob is the adjustment knob with some functionalities, and on the left side the volume knob. You can rotate and press this knob. On the bottom you see the lot of functionality buttons, and right here the red button is for power on and power off the radio. Let's press to turn on the radio. The radio has such type of connector for microphone. The microphone, if you turn off the light, has the beautiful color of light. The screen, and if you go to the menu and settings for display, you can select some colors like light time, light LCD color, blue, purple, red, blue, white. Let's turn on light blue, purple. Let's go back and see from the different angles. At the bottom of the radio you see the several buttons, the functionality buttons. Some functionalities enables when you use the long press and short press. On top of the buttons, all functionalities works when you make a short press. For example, low power, mid power, high power. For example, for long press, lock. Let's long press. You see the key. For unlock, long press, the same button. For example, for scanning, long press, and see the not fast, not slow, just moderate scanning speed.
Testing the microphone of the radio Hiroyasu CQ7373. Testing, audio, testing.
Let's go to the menu of the radio, just short press this button and rotate the knob, or just press this button, menu, and press some buttons for enter to the menu. Settings, audio, settings, key tone, tone volume, submute, speaker selection, This radio has 2 speakers. One mode, the first mode, the speaker inside the main unit. The second mode, the speaker works on the front panel. The third mode, both of speakers works together. Let's go back. Display, channel mode A. You can see the frequency plus channel, or just channel, or just channel name. Next, brightness. Brightness has 5 levels. It's minimum. Let's return back. Next, sub-channel display, power on interface, voltage. Right now, when you turn on and turn off, I mean, when you turn on the radio, you see the voltage. Alias, backlight time, 20 seconds, minutes. I select 20 seconds. It's enough. Next, LCD color. This radio has several color of the screen. It's really nice colors. Let's go back. Key function, key lock, knob lock, PTT lock. DTMF, two-tone, five-tone, MDC, others, frequency steps. I can see a lot of steps which is available in this radio. Go back, tails, TOIT, 3 minutes. And next, auto shutdown, fan control. Currently the fan is off. By default is auto fan control. When you press the PTT button, when the fan control is auto, the fan starts. Press on and fan will be working constantly. SQL hang time, back, bit shift to BST, weather alarm, the noise mode, Roger. Let's go back. Yeah, Roger, the final program. Bandwidth, busy lock, PTT prohibit, optional signaling, squelch mode, scan skip, PTT ID, offset frequency for working with repeaters, offset direction. Let's go back, scan mode, scan hang time, V for scan range, group A, group B. Next, device information. Currently we have this type of firmware. Factory reset, and update firmware. That's all. The size of the radio Hiroyasu in comparison to the Yaesu FTM 6000. I thought this radio has two receivers, but if we make some tests, currently I'm receiving one band right here and try to transmit on this band. If we have two receivers, we will have the reception on the second band. There is no any signals. It means we have only one receiver. Let's change frequency on the receiver. I mean on the band 1 and try to transmit. Yes, we see the signal. Now let's try to use VHF and UHF bands. Currently we have the signal on the band A, and I try to transmit on the UHF band. There is no any signals. Let's turn off the generator and try to transmit the UHF. Yes. If you'd like to program this radio, right here you see the USB-C port. Just connect the USB-C cable and connect it to the PC. After connection the radio to the PC, don't forget to turn on the radio. Reading from the radio, you see the two channels, one channel from 2 meters band, the second channel from the 70 centimeters band. Right here you can see the parameters of the channel, each channel parameters right here. V4A parameters, V4B parameters, call A, call B, channel edit, each channel parameters you can select right here, general settings, in the general settings the main functions right here, and the functions the same as in the menu of the radio. Right here you can select two languages, brightness, frequency pilot, and right here you can set the password to access to the radio, DTMF, scan parameters, two-tone, tone list, communication node form for 5-tone, MDC. That's all. Let's check the transmission power of the radio on the several bands, on the 2 meter band and 70 centimeters band. Let's start on 2 meters band, low power, minimum transmission power around 5 watts. Mid power 23 watts, high power 50 watts. Next band, the next band is 70 centimeters, low power around 5 watts, mid power 23 watts, and maximum transmission power around 40 watts. Let's check the harmonics on 2 meters band. Currently I'm using the Catrain attenuators and tiny SA. All is pretty good. We have only one harmonic. Let's check the 70 centimeters band. Let's check the 2 meters band on high band. Maybe we will see some harmonics. I'm pressing the PTT button. We see some harmonics, but the level is not too high. 70 centimeters band. Holding the PTT button, and we see some harmonics, the main signal, and some harmonics. It seems pretty good. Let's disassemble this radio. Just open the case and see what is inside. What is inside this? Let's go and see what can we find right here. FT7800 filters, BK4890. I had to unscrew a lot of bolts from the circuit board and unsolder the connector. Let's see what on the opposite side the circuit board. This is the opposite side of the circuit board. Let's see closely the opposite side of the circuit board. We see a lot of components, filters, 21.7, 21.7, 21.25. 50C2, BK4819, what is this one? USB-C port, transistors, the body from the inside view. Each part of the components hides in these places, and we have thermal points. Let's assemble back and test the radio. I saw some interesting information, 12F 3 stars. I don't know what does it mean, and I found the quality control label. I mean, the radio passed the quality control, maybe. Hiroyasu model CQ7373, power 50 watts, frequency band only ham band. Made in China, Shenzhen, is my electronics company. Let's put this holder of the front panel on the panel of the car. It's a little bit dirty, but these things we can remove using this alcohol pad, 75% of ethyl alcohol. Currently I have the Alinco 135 DR mounted in my car. I'm planning to remove this radio and put the Hiroyasu right here. The main unit will be right here, and the front panel on the panel of the car. I have mounted this holder right here. It is strong enough to hold the radio. 2 bolts is screwed. Maybe I will put the third one right here, maybe not, let's see. Using the 3M sticker, I put the holder of the front panel right here. I think it's strong enough to hold this panel, and using this bolt we will mount it right here. There are no any ports right here to connect the microphone to the main unit. We have one port only for connection between the main unit and the front panel. After connection the main unit to the front panel, you can connect the microphone only to the front panel, to the port right here. And we have 2 speakers, one speaker right here in the front panel, and the second speaker, I think the main speaker on the main unit. Currently I have the power supply of the radio directly from the battery of the car, and for avoiding the discharging the battery, just selected this functionalities after shutdown and set 60 minutes. If I turn off the engine of the car and go somewhere, and the radio will be turned off in the 60 minutes. Let's see to the radio on the daily light. Right here I placed the Hiroyasu front panel of the radio, the microphone placed right here, and the main unit. You can see the next to the seat, and antenna optim, a quarter of the wavelengths on the 2 meters band, length of antenna around 500 millimeters. It works perfectly on the 2 meters band and on the 70 centimeters too. This radio really nice to use when you're driving, because you see almost all information on the front panel. Currently I'm in the forest. You can see the lack of snow in the middle of the winter. Usually we have a lot of snow, but the climate is warmer than usual. Actually this radio is really nice to use, because this radio has separate front panel, 50 watts maximum transmission power on the 2 meters band, and around 40 watts on the 70 centimeters band. You can change the color screen, and this radio has 2 speakers. One speaker is placed right here on the front panel, the second speaker on the main unit. Below you can see I placed this radio, and a lot of interesting functions. I like this radio. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. See you later.